Welcome back, welcome back. We are in the Thunderer on one of my favorite apps, Cherry Blossom, with Haragumo, Genon, Varicia, Duncan, FDG, and a Schlieffen. Now, I want you guys to keep an eye on the freaking Genon. I want you to watch the Genon. And just watch all the deep water torps. Just watch the deep water torps through this replay, please. That is probably the most hilarious part of when I played this match. I was like, oh my god. Everyone knows the Genon spits out torps. And well, let's be honest. This thing was spitting out torps like crazy. You know how I would, you know how I've said, you know, you throw enough shit at the wall and you'll hit something with your torps? No, this did not hit shit at all. This guy threw shit at the ceiling and the fan hit it and blew it everywhere. Duncan not having a good time. Now remember, Duncan, like Battle Cruiser, doesn't have the best armor. So, HE spamming DDs versus him, not so good. Now remember, he does have torps. And they do reload pretty fast. Shocking though, I was actually very surprised I did not see him launch these torps, considering that, you know, it drives kind of straight. I thought he would have launched torps on it. I honestly thought he would. Now, I do have Andrew Cunningham out here, so we get 2 kills, and we get 6 heals, and 5 defensive fires. The ship that was so overpowered that they removed it. Do I think it's still overpowered in randoms? No. No, I don't think it's overpowered anymore. I think a lot of ships that were overpowered could honestly be brought back. Belfast, Kutuzov. Belfast, is it overpowered? Yes, but only in competitive modes. I think it should be brought back to help balance Tier 7 competitive modes, especially ranked. Because it's super one-sided now. And there is the Indianapolis, but let's be honest. Indy spotted, unless that Indy can get the jump on the Belfast, it's not looking good. But I mean, like I said, a lot of, there goes the Genon torps. And but I honestly would say that a lot of these ships that they've removed to create, you know, artificial scarcity, per se. You know, as someone that's been around since when when the first iteration of Halloween Ops came out, I've been around that long, and I've seen the ships get removed, a lot of them. And as a veteran player, that, you know, I've had my time off, of course, retirement per se, and I would honestly say that I don't think they need, I think they could honestly bring the ships back. I really do think they could bring all these ships back. I really do. I don't see these ships being as overpowered. If anything, I feel like throwing a bunch of overpowered ships back into randoms might help make it a little bit better. The only overpowered ship I would definitely not bring back would be the Giulio Cesare, the Kamikazes, destroyed an enemy cruiser, and the Grimiashi. I would not bring back those ones. Those ones I would keep removed because, let's be honest, you know, I play a fuck ton of Giulio Cesare games, and removed ships. That ship was one ship that had to be removed. It is too overpowered. There is a reason I have a 70% win rate at tier 5 in that ship. Because I have unlocked its potential, and I have just destroyed players in it. There is a reason that ship is overpowered when top. Now, you see, that Genon has been just spinning out torps for trying to get as much damage as he can. But then the Thunderer shells come in and flap everything out of existence. Now, to be honest, I honestly thought I would not end up doing too well in this. Because I was like, okay, there's Genon, there's good cruisers, there's a lot of DPM here. And I don't have the best DPM, I had the best alpha damage. Meaning if I can make my shells hit, mucho gracias for me. But that's assuming I can make my shells hit. And I've been making my shells hit. Now, the Haragumo does go down. Still manages to hit it. Kitakon caused at point blank. I was really worried here. I was very worried. Because I'm like, oh, shit.
Ship is on fire.
I take any of those torps, I'm dead. This thing does not take torps also. It is very torp susceptible. But that's all. Oh, that was basically almost 24k. Just the main battery. Yeah, it is also extremely accurate. But as you can tell, the turret traverse is a Kude part of it. And that was 21k just on with HE. That was all with 8 shells hitting. Yeah, you can imagine this thing in randoms. This ship in Smolensk,
Problem solved, sir.
I would say, were key ships that helped create the meta we are in now, where HE spamming ships happen and everyone runs to the back. There is a reason I don't play randoms anymore, because I have seen the degeneration of randoms. And I will honestly say, I truly believe that the degeneration of randoms began back in spring of 2000, was it 18? I believe was the CV rework. I believe that was when it really started to go down. I believe that's when it really hit the low point and people started leaving. And I posted some of this on the actual Discord, and a couple people do agree with me that was the starting point. And Wargaming might say, no, well, people just lose interest. No, they don't lose interest. People leave games usually because 2 reasons. One, they get bored, or a few reasons. They get bored. They realize,
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on
the
full
community, and they're not being listened to, and that everything is going downhill, which is what we've seen. Then there's the other one, which makes people stay. Partially is what made me stay so long, is that it's become what's the word they use? You've invested so much money into it. It's become basically a money pit in those things, and you don't want to quit because you've invested all this money into it. I think that's what's kept a lot of the, let's be honest, the ace players around.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
And I will say, though, I do think that ops have brought people back, but I feel like that's also really hard to say because we are also in summer hours right now, and summer hours usually bring the kids and the other players out that really taint the ability to be objective as far as, you know, skill levels and where the player base is at. It's almost like you're getting an artificial jump. Like, and we will usually see these artificial jumps at Anniversary and Christmas. Well, we'll see the player base kind of spike up for a bit and then drop back down.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Now remember, those torps all have range on me. That's a lot of a lot of iron coming at me. And I'm like, am I gonna miss that torp? Oh, I might take a torp. Oh, I just barely missed it.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Now there is a pretty significant sized gap in there. Question is, can I fit my ship through? And oh, it looks like it just ran out. So we got lucky there. Now we are being HE spanned by a Clausewitz and a Yamagiri.
Aircraft gun crews are on full. The ship is on fire.
Now we do have Furious on here, so, well, I did DCP, but, you know, Furious, again, 10% to your reload. But I'm like, I really don't want to double fire on it. I really don't want to double fire. There's another set of Xenon torps. And we get double fires again. So we get almost 15% to our main battery, which drops us down to a 17.5 seconds. That actually really hurt right there. And I'm like, oh shit, am I actually gonna die? And I'm like, I think I might actually die. I think I'm actually gonna die. I'm like, if that Yamagiri looks at me, I'm dead. And I'm like, oh shit, I think I'm actually gonna burn out. I think I'm actually gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. And I'm like, oh shit, am I gonna live long enough? Oh, yeah, I barely live. On 500 HP, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I need to get my heal up. I barely live that. Fortunately, the Varisia is in there. He does take a torp. And I'm like, okay, now I can move in because my team is now drawing most of the fire. So I can now just kind of move in. Again, Clausewitz broadside, turning broadside. Oh, 43K. Fortunately, since it was all fire damage, we can heal a major amount of it back, which is the good part.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Varisia not doing too well. We got a nice 21K on the Azuma. We are going to take a torp though, or mine. Now our reload is down to 19.5 seconds. Now I do not want to get a Furious on this. I do not want to get no more fires on this. About 3,000, but you know, that little bit of damage does add up. pleased to see that our Duncan friend has survived. He's not looking good right now, though. And we take out their mine. And then I'm like, okay, I need to get some more HP. Otherwise, because I can't keep taking these mines. Unfortunately, our Miss Duncan does die. So I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to get a little worried. Because, you know, we lose one more ship, we lose the save at least 4 allied ships. I mean, the whole secondary thing of the Varesia is just ridiculous. Solid HE. Okay, 11K and 11K.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Solid HE again. Only 8,000, but we blew up one of our torp tubes and we got a fire. And that was our 4th minefield cleared. Nice 32K right there, and I'm like, ooh, we're almost at 600K. Are we gonna break 600K? I'm like, oh, just need a little bit of time. Just need a. Now this is gonna be a very M2 promptu shot where I could have, or probably if I'd aimed it a little bit better, I might have been able to get it. But I still managed to crack 600K. Oh, I just love this. Major contribution, a assistant, and a C-star. With over 500,000 made, and a nice 4K in free XP. With 604K. Top of the team with 2913. Varesia is second with 2646. And then our 2 other friends. Kind of sad though the Duncan got so low though. But you know, as far as cruisers and everything, you know, we were just slapping things silly. With Citadel after Citadel after Citadel. Yeah, the 2 mines did pretty much about 12,000 to us. And then the fires, oh yeah, those fires were not fun. Still made a profit of 600,000. And unfortunately, our Cunningham is not 21 points, but we do manage to make a nice 23K and Commander XP. But that is Thunderer, a ship that was removed for good reason.